Hello, everyone. Welcome. Welcome to the Advancement Center. Welcome to the world of magic and miracles. Welcome to your new world. It's a totally new world, and there will be more major movement in the very near future, but it is a new world. Congratulations, everyone. This is a huge achievement for humanity at this point in time. And it's so exciting. And welcome. It's an incredibly beautiful day here. It's been rainy and cold and snowy, and then all of a sudden it's 77 degrees just for a day or two, and then we get a whole week of rain again. That's okay. Water's good. And so I'm just really enjoying this day. Again, it looks like snow in the background, but that's just very bright sunlight. So welcome. In this morning, as I was just feeling into today and to this live broadcast with you all, there's a number of things that keep coming to my attention because I love to have information. I love to have knowledge, and I'm speaking in the physical plane at the moment about all this craziness that's going on our planet. And the Advancement Center, created by Robert Young, and where he's given us all a foot up over the fence, having each and every one of us four live broadcasts a week. We have two other re-aired broadcasts of Simeon and Robert. Simeon is tomorrow, and most recently, Robert re-airings of his previous broadcasts we're showing on Saturday mornings. But he's given us all this amazing gift of seeing who we really are, helping us to see who we really are, reminding us through his own example, even though he's really not from here. The way he lives, he's probably the kindest being I've ever known here on planet Earth. The most loving, kind. Well, he's in human form at the moment, and if you're new here to this Advancement Center YouTube channel, you just go to you go to the live broadcasts. It's a great way to find everything we've done. But also below in the description, I also include the Advancement Center mailing list, so you can sign up. I get quite a bit of trouble every week to put together a beautiful invitation for the upcoming week's live and re-aired broadcasts. And you get a lot of beautiful quotes, beautiful pictures, and then you get this direct, easy link into watching. Actually, there's six of these every week. It's completely your choice. Each and every one of us is so unique, so amazing. So there's so much. But what we're all doing here, we're all here for the advancement of humanity. That's why we came. And for me personally, I feel like I want to, I'm here as a support for all those beings that maybe you don't have the big picture yet. And everyone that has their own strong, aware connection with their creator, they're fine. Because in that connection, you know who you are. You know this is a really wild play that we all decided to come here and play our parts in. And for the first time in the history of humanity, it's different, and it's about to take a really big turn, shall I say, in a great way for those of us that are watching this broadcast or following our Advancement Center YouTube channel. It's an amazing time to be alive on planet Earth. But for those that are not aware of who they really are just yet, or maybe you're just beginning to get an inkling, there's nothing better than, well, that's biased. There's nothing better than this YouTube channel as you connect with each and every one of us, because the beauty of this human connection is, even though I'm speaking words and I'm appearing through this technology on a computer screen, through the internet, there's a much stronger, deeper connection that's happening here. In fact, you don't even necessarily need the words, although the words can be a great vehicle. And then, of course, there was the word. So there's a lot of power in the word. But these connections, when you join any one of us, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you're watching a past broadcast that's being re-aired. It is so present. It just never ceases to amaze me. I mean, this week, the simian that was chosen for tomorrow just absolutely blew my mind. I liken it to a Ouija board. I'm the one creating the invitations as a physical being doing physical work and all the background things you do with the websites and MailChimp and everything. That it's a lot, and StreamYard and YouTube. But when it comes to the choosing, for example, of which simian broadcast I'm going to air on this week's Wednesday noon gathering, I'll say, I liken it to a Ouija board. It's random. It's not like I go to past broadcasts and listen or read transcripts and use my mind to make a choice of what's going to be broadcast for the week. And I usually take a section of Simian's actual broadcast, and I use the quote in the invitation. But I don't use my mind to do it. It's very random, and it's always different how it happens too. But the fact that it's random is so much fun, because I'll just randomly choose it and then I'll watch it. I'm usually re-editing or editing for the first time, whatever it happens to be. We like to have the transcripts. And I just was stunned yesterday. It was so perfect. The date, the year, it doesn't matter. And that's the same for all of us. There is no time and space. So something where I was there for it in, 2021, or at that moment in time, I was not fully able, maybe I wasn't quite aware enough yet to completely hear what Simeon was delivering. And yesterday, when I re-listened and re-edited, wow, it was like okay, that is so perfect for this moment in time. So I just want to share that with everybody. There is no such thing as, oh, this is old, oh, it's from the past. It doesn't really work that way. That was one thing I wanted to be really clear about. The other thing is, again, it doesn't matter who of us you're watching. There is an individual connection that each and every one of us has with you, the viewer. It's a channel. It's because of Robert opening the doors, showing us how all this works, giving us details sometimes that we may have been completely not aware of. But this beautiful individual channel is made every time you sit and watch one of us. So to think you're going to go share this broadcast with a friend or a relative because you're so excited and it was so great, or somebody else's, whatever, and they don't see it the same way, don't be surprised. We're all unique beings. We all have our own worlds. And the same goes for what's happening on planet Earth right now for humanity. There's this awakening happening. There's a lot going on. There's a really, really evil entity or evil entities that came to planet Earth eons ago, actually, sort of controlled and changed the direction of things, not in a good way. But the thing is, we as humans always have free will. So it's an interesting experiment, you could call it, to watch as humanity makes choices, moves forward, doesn't, whatever. So the big thing that's happening right at this point in time is we are being freed. But you're very much a part of it. It's not like something outside of you is doing this. Although there's help. There's always assistance from these beings that have been supporting us our whole time here on planet Earth, mostly as a human entity. We're not physically aware of them in the sense as you can't see them, but they've always been there. And the more aware you become, and it's really more of stepping into your own awareness, because it is you, it's who you are. It's just this forgetting that we chose to come here and forget. So it's the remembering, and it's the stepping back into this beautiful expanded place where it will all be, you'll see it all. You'll just go, oh my gosh, like that. It might even come in a moment, just fraction of a second. But there have always been these incredible beings of support. So yes, they are still here. They are still supporting us. They are very much involved. However, again, it's each and every one of us has our own free will to make our own choices. So that's all going on. I don't usually speak this way. For some reason, I got a very strong message to speak on this today. And I think it's because, you know, as a human being here now, it's easy actually to lose sight of your connection with your creator. You're actually always connected, but this crazy thing called the mind has been, it's just become a thing where we so identify through the mind with the physical body, with everything. You know what I mean? It's so I'll speak for myself, even though I'm enjoying so much amazing time in this connection to my own creator. I've been doing it more actively, more, with awareness, more intention. And it's just so peaceful. It's a beautiful, peaceful place because there's no problems and there's nothing wrong when you're in that place. But as you're here in human form this time, this physical experience here on planet Earth is a very strong pull. It feels so real, like, yeah, I can touch my body. It's like, oh, I'm just made up of energy, but okay, I'm in this form. It's really interesting. So it's not always easy to just relax into the arms of your creator, no matter what is happening around you. But it really is that simple. And there's a lot of craziness that's going to get crazier for a minute or two in terms of our whole existence. So this is just, if it helps in any way, if I can be in any way of support for those that aren't at this level of awareness yet, all of us here at the Advancement Center are that for humanity. As you will feel in every single broadcast, there is so much love that comes through each and every being here for humanity. It's such a beautiful feeling. So there you are. And I had such a beautiful moment this morning, and I was going to share it with you, but it's all right. It'll come through another way. It's what each and every one of us do, as was started by Robert Young, as we sign off from our broadcasts and wish you farewell until the next time we meet. It is always, oh, I don't want to leave you. This is funny. I was all set to leave and something said, don't go yet. I have more to share, to say, which is how strongly I wish for each and every one of you, beautiful beings, to remember who you are, to see your own beauty, to revel in your amazing gifts, which, as I keep saying, we're each unique, so we each have very unique gifts. But as you step into yourself, it's one of the many benefits, is you remember where you hid your gifts. You go and gather them up like you're gathering up a beautiful bouquet of flowers that you're going to present to the world, to beautify it, to bring love to it, to bring peace and harmony between all beings, including the trees. There is so much to look forward to. There really is. So on that note, I'm going to send to you, as you actually give it to yourself, the most perfect life with perfect health and an absolutely magic future. Thank you so much for joining me today, or in the future if you happen to watch this at another time and space. My name is Genya.